Everyone remembers last year's Super Bowl, the Rams versus the Bengals, and since we are just 1 week away from NFL season 2022 starting off, we decided that we would go ahead and run this matchup back in the all-new Madden 23. As you can see there, at the 2-minute warning, we have a close score, so be sure to stay tuned and see how this game ends up. All right, we are going to be receiving the kick. It is Bengals versus Rams. We are redoing last year's Super Bowl. Everyone remembers the memorable run that the Bengals had. Nobody was really taking them as a serious playoff contender until they started winning games. So we're going to see how this matchup plays out in the new Madden 23. Starting off, we're going to throw a dot to Tyler Boyd, and we're just going to run routes around this safety. But unfortunately, Jalen Ramsey is going to be able to catch up. Tyler Boyd needs his speed to get a Madden update rating. All right, here we're going to not run it in with Joe Mixon. They're going to expect Jamar Chase. He jumps that. As you can see, the corner on the left side of the screen jumps down, thinking that it's going to be the typical slant that everyone throws there. But we're going to go ahead and hit him with a dot on the outside. Speaking of dots on the outside, that's how Matthew Stafford comes out here. And we're just really going to be playing a mix between cover 3 and cover 1. Cover 1 man, cover 3 zone. That's mostly what I'll do. Unfortunately, he is going to be utilizing Cooper Kupp at every single possible chance throughout this game. You'll see. I don't know how many other wide receivers get an option, but right there, Allen Robinson, new addition from this offseason, is going to take it. We are actually going to catch him as well, though. So no big one-play touchdowns, but they are marching down the field. And here, I made the mistake of one time being a man on my last video here and getting dotted from Jamar Chase doing a corner route. He's going to end up switching to a fake jet sweep, easy run, but we're going to stop him most of these times. The Rams offense isn't exactly known for their running, but I think he's really just trying to get some breathing room for Cooper Kupp. Stafford's on the run, and you see he's going to try and force it in there to either Kupp or Robinson. They're not going to get it, end up settling for 3 points, kicks the touchback, and we are starting off from the 25 with a 5-yard gain from Joe Mixon. Didn't get anything on the next play here, 3rd and 5. We're hoping that we can get this out route and confuse them. And we are just not going to have enough time. But Joe Burrow has the wheels to pick up the first down. Just gets right away from that linebacker who is coming down with some heat. I think maybe Floyd. Again, we're going to try and get this outside rolling. I can't believe really that they didn't come down with that one. I thought that was an easy pass to run right out of bounds with. But 2nd and 10, we're going to just try and get the minimal yards that we need. Only gain of 2, so I really like these sail or flood passes. 2 crossing routes with the running back going there in the flat. As you can see, the tight end really doesn't get the separation you want from that linebacker. We're going to end up punting it. Pretty good punt. Lands him at the 3-yard line. We are so close to getting that stop. He does a really good job of not running right into it. Typically, if you're holding the sprint button right into that, you'll get stopped up pretty bad. Somehow he is bouncing around in the backfield without going down, which is quite frustrating. We're manning Jesse Bates. We expect him to go deep. He doesn't with just a check down and Cam Akers. So he's kind of gone away from his first quarter offense. So we're really a little confused on what he's looking for. See, he's scrambling with Matt Stafford. He's not really picking up a lot. Could just be that we're playing good defense, but here again, we're going to do a cover 1 robber, and he has Cooper Kupp on that out route, doesn't throw it, ends up waiting a little bit too long and has to punt it away. So we're going to get it 2 minutes left before halftime. Little 2-minute warning. 2-minute drill right here. Nice throw out to Hayden Hurst, who I do believe will have a fantastic year this year. So keep him on the eyes for fantasy football if you're playing this year. And right there, we probably should have thrown the middle route, the B wide receiver. He was open. If you throw that shaded to the right, that's probably a bigger gain. And when we're working down the field like this, we really want that. And right there, you can tell he just switched to a zone. And so it was pretty risky of me to still throw that wide out, but we needed to get out of bounds. We're trying to make as much gain of yards without using any timeouts. A nice running back screen to Mixon. He reads it perfectly. Usually he would get caught up in that blocking, but he reads it perfectly. We're going to go to a no huddle and just try to get the ball moving and get a new set of downs. He does a good job of stopping Joe Mixon. He's only getting a few yards every single time, but we are still getting where we need to. And here we're going to go with a verticals attack. A is wide open. We don't throw it. End up just dotting Joe Mixon. Still fights for the first down. He does get out of bounds on that play. Really a fantastic play out of nothing. Joe Mixon is not in right now. So they're going to get that stop. 2nd and 20. We don't throw the right wide receiver. We throw that under wide receiver. It's wide open. It doesn't go for quite the gain that we were trying to get, but at least we're not working with 3rd and 20. Bringing back these flood style plays that I was mentioning earlier that I really like. The A's open, but we need yards downfield. The X wasn't open on the post, so we had to force something. Luckily, it's just an incompletion, but we're going to punt this away. He's going to have 1 second. And just a beautiful completion on his part to Cooper Kupp. After the kickoff of halftime, we are giving them the ball at the 25 after a kickback, and they're going to get a nice 9-yard run to open up the half. And here you'll really see that this is where they start just slinging the ball to Cooper Kupp, using the new passing mechanic. In zone defense, the Jesse Bates, you'll see the superstar X Factor on defense is just not going to be able to get to the outside very often. There's just a simple check down. Here, the same formation, Cooper Kupp on the left side of your screen, number 10. He's going to do a long out, and just where, with the new passing mechanic, where Matthew Stafford's able to put that ball, doesn't make it playable. You really just have to play the guy to make sure he doesn't beat you. Matthew Stafford with an absolute laser to get them to the 3.3-yard line. We're going to bunch up because they do like to run here. And just like I thought, they are going to run, only get to the 1-yard line, though. Right here, we're just doing man blitz. I know they're going to run it. We're just trying to fill up the holes before they can get there. Tried to go with a little fake and fake him out. He wasn't running anywhere close to me anyway. So we're going to start off with a run with Joe Mixon. Gets a lot more yards than I thought we were initially, but we're just trying to open up the play action here in the third quarter. It's tied game. We're just trying to run the clock down. The third quarter is just now ending up. We want to have the ball for most of the possession in the fourth quarter to hopefully either win a touchdown or kick a field goal with little to no time left on the clock. So here we're going to go 20 seconds left, 3rd and 1. Going to hand the ball off. Joe Mixon again. He gets a great stop, but all we need is 1 yard. That addition of Bobby Wagner this offseason is great for the Rams. Putting him on a defense with Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey really doesn't seem fair. As you see there, this halfback screen just doesn't develop fast enough, and Aaron Donald goes unprotected and somehow just eliminates that play from the playbook, really. We're not going to get a completion there. He played pretty good man defense. I like having these 3 wide receivers out, or it's a tight end and 2 wide receivers, but the bunch set has been a formation that has been pretty popular online that I've had good success with. And right there, they are going to get a roughing the passer, luckily, because Jalen Ramsey pulls down an insane one-handed interception. And if I was playing on a new console, I would be able to get that on the outside there, hopefully a little bit closer to the sideline, but that is not the case. Aaron Donald's going to find us again for the sack, and we are looking at 2nd and 20 with 3:50 to go. We are just trying to find the right zone beater because that's what it looks like they're playing most of the time. And right here, A is going to be wide open. Nice dot. That linebacker's force, that nickelback has to play the flat because he thinks that the pressure is going to get there. And so it's really just reading that corner, that nickel star back, whatever you want to call him, to see where you're going to throw that ball. Again, Joe Mixon gets 4 yards, but that's about it. He's doing a pretty good job. So here's a time when we're going to try and mix up the play action. And funny enough, we do actually solve it, but I really thought Aaron Donald was going to come eat my lunch and get another sack. Hopefully not a fumble, so I had to throw that one out of bounds. But right here, we're gonna have a nice route by Jamar Chase underneath. That's a beautiful. We've been throwing on the outside all game, so to throw underneath, just switch it up here in the fourth quarter, give them something we haven't really shown yet. 2:25 left. We're just trying to get to the 2-minute warning. And if that linebacker, if Hayden Hurst holds his block for just one more second, we get an outside edge on them. That probably scores a touchdown. So we're going to fake the play action. RB wide receiver is open and gets me more yards, but we do go ahead and pick up 3rd and 2 off the Joey B scramble. Probably could have done a play action there. I didn't want to do a play action 3rd and 2. I thought the draw was a good play. I thought he would be expecting a quick pass, but that's exactly what we're going to try here is a quick pass. And he read it like a book. Yep, there's no chance, unfortunately. 2 minutes left. I'm trying to get a stop here, and all they're going to do is find Cooper Kupp every single time on that corner route. And I'm just going to go ahead and let him score. Same game, same team, different years, but the same result. The Rams are going to take it 18-10. If you like this video, guys, please subscribe.